Welcome to Research Roadmap, where we teach and guide researchers on how to conduct academic research. In our last teaching, we saw on the issue of understanding research. What is research? So, in this teaching, we're going to be looking into initializing research proposal or research writing. Research need to be conceptualized, need to start, you need to begin in order for you to carry out any research. So for for you to be able to initialize a research project or research writing, you need to be able to come up with a topic, introduction, background and context, definition of terms, research motivation, problem statement, objective, research objectives, and research questions. These and others are very, very important in order for you to uh, begin or start any research or to complete any research proposal on it or research writing. Some may differ from another depending on your supervisor and how you want things to be structured. So this is not a cast on a stone that without this there is no proposal or there is no research writing. There are other things that can be added to these items. So when you're talking about research topic or title, what is it? It is a vehicle that drives the entire research project or entire research writing, showing you as a researcher what is under investigation and also showing you as a reader to understand what actually is this study all about. So now, in order for you to be able to uh, um, develop a research topic, you must be able to conceptualize that very idea. You must be able to develop it, design it, formulate it. And then when you have formulated it, make sure that your research topic is very attractive so that when the reader, when anyone that wants to read your document sees it, it's eye-catching. Okay, and then it must be concise, meaning what? It must have as short, as straight as possible, direct as possible, and then it must contain element of the gap in the study that you are working with, research gap you are working with must be able to contain it in that topic, and then being limited to, I've seen some topics that are very long but it's not really advisable. Let it be attractive in a sense that it's going to be limited to up to 15 words at least. Okay, and then when you have done that, what about your introduction? When you say an introduction, what are you talking about? You are trying to highlight, to briefly introduce a reader what the document you have written is all about, what he's going to expect from this very document. So it's a process driven. It drives you towards you understanding what actually the document is all about. And then in your introduction, you should have the component of your research purpose must be there. The background of this of the study and the discipline should be contained, and also the background of the topic and the study itself, the origin, okay, and the problem or the gap in the field, in the study that you are trying to address should be able to be captured on under your introduction. Remember, there is difference between abstract and introduction. Abstract is more or less overall the executive summary of what you have done, which comes mostly after you have which is being written after you have done with the study. But introduction tells you what to expect in this very document that you are about to read, which emanate from your topic. Also, you have the background. The background simply dive into broader view of your start of the study, the entire study itself, which looks at the broader coverage of what the study is all about, having empirical ingredient back, having literatures backing up, and also on your introduction, you are allowed to add literatures on your introductions as well. Also, it shows you where the study is coming from and where it's going to. on your background, and also addressing the issue of who is for this, who is this, who's going to use this study, what is it for, where and when, as part of your study. Okay. Then we have definition of terms, which are composed of those keywords, those key phrases that are very, very important to your study, which most times is being developed into in the along the study. Is being developed more detail in the study. Okay, you define them, you explain them, and now you also move to your the motivation, or some will say the purpose of this very study, which deals with why are you carrying out this study? Why do you, upon all the topics in the world, why are you doing this particular topic? What's so interested, important? The interesting part of this very topic to the reader, to the academic body, and to all the stakeholders that will pick interest in this verse. Why are you not doing that topic? Topic A. Why are you doing topic B? Why are you doing topic C? Why not A or B? Why this very topic? You are able to talk about it, having those ingredients of your literature backing up whatever you are talking about. So you motivate, you state the motive of the study, the benefit, and also you can also provide the solution this study is going to provide or produce at the end of the day. Now you move over to your the problem statement, which is the main issue under investigation. The problem you are seeing, sometimes it's not just a problem, but what you are trying to explore. Sometimes student gets confused, researcher gets confused. I can't see any problem. What is this? No, you may not see a you may not see any problem from literature or whatever, but you are trying to explore to understand why is this thing happening. It's happening in so and so place. Is it happening here? But you can't see it as a problem where you are trying to conduct it. It is a problem somewhere. You read the literature that shows that this is taking place, but it's okay. Let you explore it in your given population to know whether this applies or something like that. Okay, so you, the area you explore, what the other researchers are saying, what are people, other researchers in that field, what are they saying about this particular topic that you are working on? That makes it to build your problem statement to show that you are not assuming things, rather you are talking from existing experience, existing studies that are being carried out in so and so places, but you're not trying to apply the same approach that this thing is existing in one location. That may also, that should there's a problem, but now you want to explore to know, does this thing exist in your particular area where you're trying to conduct that very study. Now you move over to your research objectives, which highlight the study, what aspect of the study, and what will be achieved at the end of the day when this study is done, by looking at what the focus and the accomplishment of the study. So under your objective, you're talking about what this study is all about and the end product of it. So, and it must be focused, it has to be driven by in a focused area and the accomplishment. Now, when you write your objective, you use keywords. This study aims to investigate, understand, explore, inquire, and all those keywords. Meanwhile, that you are trying to find something. You're trying to derive something. You're trying to produce something from this very study. That's why you say you want to investigate, to understand, to explore why A is this, why B is that, and all the rest of them. Okay, and now your research question is an inverse of your research objectives. So remember, the only difference between your research objective and question is that your question has that element of question mark. You're asking a question. Why your research objective is a statement. that 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 aims to achieve something. Okay, so now you under your research question, you're talking about what is this, what is that, what aspect, how, why is this thing happen, what is this, and what is that. So if you have the number of your research objective should also be the number of your research questions. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening. Please like our uh, YouTube page, subscribe, and share this and share this lesson, and also follow us on Twitter.